I think my proudest moment.
I think my strongest character trait would be...
That is a very good question. What's the most amount of money I've made in a day?
So first of all, what's your name and what is it that you do?
So my name's Samantha David and I am an artist.
Tell us about the first time you ever tried to start a business.
I think this is the actual first time I've started a business, and I didn't really know what I was doing, to be honest. Just from the heart. Yeah, it started out as a dream. I had a dream in 2005, wow. And I kind of saw it all. Physical dream. I wrote it down and started to do a lot of research. Yeah, until it became a reality.
And when did you physically actually start it? 2010,
I would say. Yeah, I started to make products and then selling to family and friends. Then people started asking for a shop, so the shop was born out of selling to family and friends.
And what kind of products is it that you make?
So I make natural products from just raw, very simple ingredients. Butters and oils for skin and hair.
What was your dream when you were a child?
To be a singer, to be an artist.
And what do you think your younger self would say if they met you now?
Just keep having fun.
What's been your proudest moment as an entrepreneur?
I'm in the community. I have a shop in the community, and I love when people just get what we're doing. They just get it, they understand it, and they want it. And for me, to make something with your hands and for people to buy it is I find it exhilarating. It's a buzz. I get a buzz that I've created something with my hand and people want it and buy it and they keep coming back for it.
And do you feel like you still get the same buzz now that you did when you started?
Yeah, because every day in that space, there's a vibe and everybody picks up on it. And every day I learn something new, and I learn something from my clients and my customers every day. I just love people, so every day is different.
What would you say is your strongest character trait?
My tenacity, ability to stick at something and see it through.
Do you think that's been strengthened through this entrepreneurship journey, or is that something that you've always had?
Yeah, I think it's in me. And as I said, I describe myself as an artist because that encapsulates many things. And I love to sing, I play the guitar, I just step out and just have fun, and it opens doors and makes me a little bit of money here and there. So yeah, I can eat.
What's the most money you've ever lost or made in a day?
£1,000. I don't lose money.
I like it. If you were given £1 million, how would you use it?
I would give a tithe. Yeah, I would give a tithe to God. I would like to think I would definitely do that. Yeah, I would do it because I do it small, so I'll do it big. I would definitely invest in a business, probably by investing in a bigger space. And I love to create jobs. I learned that about myself. I like to create jobs, yeah. So I'd like to create some more jobs.
Have you ever had a really difficult client or customer?
Yeah. I've had a few, and I always say, I've learnt, and I always say I don't quite like saying my staff because it just sounds really pompous, and I haven't, I have a few people that work with me, and I say to them, our worst customer always becomes our best customer, and it's because of how you treat them. If you treat them right and you just be patient and you answer their question and try and make it right, their complaint, they will become your best customer, and it happens 100% of the time.
Have you ever been tricked in your business journey?
Nothing quite comes to mind, so I guess I haven't. I'm very cautious, I'm not a big risk taker. I take small steps.
What's been your most difficult period in business and how have you dealt with it?
Without a doubt, the most difficult periods are the days when you don't make much money. It annoys me. Having a shop and a retail shop is very up and down. I have a very supportive husband, that brings in a regular income, so I haven't really had to worry about cash flow too much.
How do you keep persevering in difficult times?
My faith in God. And my customers, they're like, please don't go anywhere. Make sure you don't go anywhere because we need you.
Would you say you have an insecurity?
Probably my looks.
Do you think that affects you in any way with business?
No. It might sound like a cliche, but there's this saying that you feel the fear and you do it anyway. And I just like to smile and, I think definitely, again, my faith in God, I don't put all my onus on outward. So if I did, I probably wouldn't, I wouldn't be doing what I do.
What do you think is the hardest thing about running a business?
The mundane, the everyday. You have to do the same things every day. You have to keep everything clean, sanitary. Everybody wants you to be on every single day, and some days you're not on. You can't be bothered. You want to have a DVD, you want to stay in bed, And some days I do. I don't quite stay in bed, but I give myself permission to just have a day off. Yeah.
Would you share how much money you make with your business?
I'm about to do my tax return, so I'll get back to you on that one this year.
What's a large mistake you think a lot of entrepreneurs make?
Going in too big, throwing a lot of capital into a business that they don't know is going to work.
Did you ever have that experience yourself, or did you?
Nope. No, I'm very cautious and careful, and I started small, but it has the potential to really, really grow and to upscale. But for me, I'm not overly ambitious to the point where I want 20 shops and all of this stuff. I'm quite content, and that's probably a little bit of a problem because, I like to have small and niche. It's a problem and it's a good thing, because I only put in what I'm prepared to lose.
What inspires you, Kate?
There's a scripture that gets me out of bed. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep, and so your poverty will come on you like the noonday. I make sure 12 o'clock can never find me sleeping. So I rise early, and that gets me up. Literally, if I feel like I don't want to get up, that gets me out of bed quick.
Would you help us understand what that scripture means?
Basically means you'll be poor if you keep sleeping. Like a farmer gets up early. Early bird catches a worm, and he sows his seed. And if you don't sow your seed, you're not gonna eat.
Do you think poverty is a choice?
Poverty is not a choice for everybody. My mum taught us all how to work. I've been working from a young age. From about 14, 15, I used to leave school and go and do waitressing. And I always made money. So living in London, you can clean, you can do menial jobs, and if that's what you have to do, then that's what you should do. But of course, in certain parts of the world, it's not a choice, because they don't have rain, or they might not. And that is, if you haven't got rain, then your crops won't grow, and that's not a choice for everybody.
Did you ever take on debt to get started off?
My mum just kind of would give me money if I needed. And I do have a little line of credit, I think that's good because an architect of business, there's a guy who's an architect, but he's a business architect. I asked him, what is the most important thing in business? And he said, cash flow. Cash flow is the most important thing in business. Because, in 1 week, you can just not have money to pay your staff or to get more products in order to make more money. So having a line of credit is actually something that is very useful because cash flow is not always an easy thing.
And just one more thing, is there any advice you might want to share with someone who's looking to become an entrepreneur and starting their own?
You've got to do something you're passionate about, and that will keep you going. Yeah. Don't do things just for money. Money will come.